and welcome back to the Roger Reviews channel. And recently, I put out a poll saying what you wanted to see reviewed here on the channel, and the winning vote was the Vintage Collection. So without further ado, today we're checking out the Star Wars Vintage Collection Mandalorian Rescue Set. Look at the front of the box. You get this amazing display of the figures that are included with this playset. Starting from left to right, you get the Dark Trooper, you get the Mandalorian, Grogu, and Moff Gideon right here. You also get the Kenner logo and the Star Wars Mandalorian logo right here in the front. And it's the same here on this other side as well. And here on top of the playset, you get like little diorama scenes right here. You get him fighting off a Dark Trooper, Moff Gideon, and him reuniting with Grogu right here. Of course, you get the logo right here on the top. There's nothing here on the bottom of the box. Here on the side, you get like this little like panel scene. And then you also get on this side, I'll try and fix it. You get like this text or like a description of the playset and the scene. So you can pause it here and read it if you want. But other than that, I'm probably going to take this somewhere else and unbox it just because it's really big and I want to try and see like an unboxing part of it. So I'll put that clip in right now. So yeah, here is the playset right here, and as you guys saw, it was very interesting. I was expecting it to have some pieces as far as it, with the stage or like the props and stuff, but as far as what I'm seeing, it includes the 4 figures, and that's pretty much it, and then like these small rooms for the diorama sort of part of the play set. But overall, I'm liking what I'm seeing. The figures look pretty nice. And of course the box is just this usual like cardboard cutout kind of thing. But what I'm going to do is take out the figures from the plastic and we'll review them one by one. And here's the figures out of the box. So included, you do get all 4 of these figures. You do get the Mandalorian, Moff Gideon, the Child, and a battle-damaged Dark Trooper. But we'll go ahead and start with Mando here. Look at the Mandalorian. He looks amazing. I love the silver shine that reflects off of his Beskar armor. Of course, this is based off of his appearance in the Season 2 finale of the show. The overall look with his clothing and things like that, like, I'm left speechless right now. It looks very nice, and I have no complaints at all. And then of course I'll just do a quick rundown of the articulation. So here at the head he does have a joint, here side to side, up and down. At the torso he does have a ball joint, and he does move very freely considering he has like the strap and everything around him. I do like that this Mando has the soft goods cape. Soft goods has always been appreciated. And I like how the cape is weathered and it has some wear and tear to it. That always adds a lot of character to, even the accessories, the smallest bit of accessories here. And then, of course, we do get the shoulder pad right here with the Mudhorn logo. The arm does move around pretty freely. Of course, his elbows do move around. Got some swivel in there. Got some articulation here at the wrist and at the hand. The same on this side as well. Moves pretty freely. Elbow goes up and down. And he does have some movement in the wrist at the hand. And then looking at the legs, he does have swivel around the thigh areas. Goes back and forth pretty easily. The knees do go back into a kneeling position. And then of course he does have movement here down at the feet, right here at his boots. And now looking at Moff Gideon, again, Another figure that is, you know, perfect in each and every way. I love the sort of like head sculpt that they have here. It looks very much like the actor, and it captures everything about him like perfectly. Uh, Again, he does have movement here at the top of the head, so you get quite a bit of movement as you can see. I love the armor plating with that black sort of like glossy look. Looks very nice in the sunlight. He does have a ball joint here around the waist, so that's good to know. You can get quite a bit of movement. The arms do go out, elbow goes up and down. He does have movement at the wrist and the hand as well. And the same can be said for the other side as well. Everything moves perfectly. And one thing, again, that I like is that this figure also comes with a soft goods cape, so that's really nice. And then here around his waist, he does have like this holster here for his blaster. The legs do go back and forth pretty easily, just like Mando. He does go into a kneeling position right here with his knees, and then he does have movement here at the bottom of his feet, as you can see. And then our next character would be Grogu here. This mold of Grogu is very different. As you saw right there, the only amount of articulation is his head. It swivels back and forth like that, and it does have like a little like ball joint, so I'm pretty sure, just like the Black Series Grogu, you can swap out the head with different expressions, but it is a single mold. And the one figure that I believe is an exclusive to this set, I'm not sure if this is anything dealing with the deluxe version of the Dark Trooper, but this specific one has the injury right here on the side of his head where Mando stabs him with the staff. But other than that, the mold is perfect, and you can see in the lighting, it reflects off of the armor so well. But yeah, he does have movement in the head as well, so you get some nice articulation right here. He does have a joint here around the waist, so you get plenty of movement as well. Arms do go about there. His elbow goes up right there. Has a swivel here at the wrist at the hand. And the same can be said right here. Arm goes out, elbow goes up and down, and he does have a swivel here at the wrist and at the hand. And for his legs, he does have a swivel near the hips. His knees go a little higher, I think. No, they just go into a kneeling position right there. But at least he does have articulation in the knees. And then the feet, of course, do point down and up, like so. And right here are the figures all geared up with their accessories. So starting off with Moff Gideon right here. Moff Gideon does come with 2 accessories. He comes with the dark saber, as you can see right here. Fits very well in his hand. And he does come with a blaster accessory. So I'll go ahead and put him back. Mando comes with tons of accessories. Of course, you can see he comes with the Beskar sort of like spear, and it looks really nice. It fits well in his hands. He does come with a blaster pistol, and this got me excited because I don't think any of the other Mandalorians can do this, especially with the backpack, or the jetpack, I should say. Look how well this fits with the soft goods cape. It matches so well. There's nothing getting in the way. And I'm going to say it, I'm going to give props to Vintage Collection for this feature, just because of the playability and things like that of that jetpack. And the Dark Trooper has this really awesome like flame effect that wraps around him. There's no pegs, no nothing. It just wraps perfectly around the figure. And then of course he does come with his blaster rifle. But I'm going to show you guys something real quick. This is one of the coolest features about the Dark Trooper right here. I'm going to go ahead and take off the flame. I'll go ahead and take off the gun too. But something you can do with the Mando figure is you lift up the Dark Trooper's head slightly. And watch this. Hopefully it goes in. It took me a while to finally realize that this was the little hole that you're supposed to put it in. Let me see if I got it in there. Come on. Oh, there it is. Look how cool that is. You can actually stab the spear through the head of the Dark Trooper. That is insane. And the last accessory is something I don't think that the Black Series Mando has done yet, and I'm really impressed with it again, is the whistling bird attachment. So this comes separate inside the thing. You take it off, and it reveals a peg, and from there, you can then attach this peg to his gauntlet as so, and you get the whistling bird in action right here. Look how cool that is. The orange sort of like transparent plastic makes it look so cool, and this is perfect for any sort of like action shot. You can take that off, and you can then replace it with the flamethrower effect as well, and this looks epic. I love this feature. So as an overview of the playset, there's a lot of different things going through my mind right now, but I'm going to go ahead and put down like the pros and cons first of this playset. Starting off with the positive note, this playset is definitely worth it, just because you are getting 3.5 vintage collection characters to add to your collection. You are getting an exclusive sort of like model of the Dark Trooper. You're getting Mando with some exclusive accessories. You get Moff Gideon, of course, and Grogu right here. I do like that the figures are not missing like any amount of articulation at all. You are getting the same amount of, with each figure. Everything moves very smoothly. But then I'm going to move on to the sort of like iffy part of why I'm kind of choosing sides with this playset is the price. I did pay a really, really good price for this playset, but that was because I found it at Ross. I found this playset for $19.99, and this was during their Christmas sales, things like that. But it says that the original price value of this playset was $72. Now, that is going a little overboard for the retail price, just because, in my opinion, each of these vintage collection characters on cardback would be about, maybe we're talking like 15, maybe 15 right here, and then of course like the deluxe value, which is like 24, which does sum it around the $72 sort of value, but that is pretty outrageous for 3.5 figures, you know what I mean? I am very, thankful that I was able to get this playset at a decent value, but if this was for retail, I think it would have been one of the worst playsets I ever reviewed, but considering that I did get it at a decent price, this one is definitely worth it if you are willing to collect individual figures without card back. But I'm going to leave it here and say you enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a like. And if you like the content you see here on the channel so far, be sure to subscribe. And be sure to follow me on my Instagram page. Hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. I'll catch you all on the next one.